we have with us Ramesha CS from HP, and he's one of the winners of the Facility Managers Leadership Award. So many congratulations, Mr. Ramesha.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel to be winner tonight?
It is quite exciting. Absolutely, it's a great opportunity for me to be on this particular event. Thanks so much to the CE.
Right. Great. So I want to know a little bit about your background. How did you happen to become a facility manager? Was this your first job? How did you just run us through a little bit about your background?
Basically, I am from Forces. Came out in 1995. Then joined as a administrative manager in Deccan Herald. Then later on grown along with the industry, the way it grew, and I got into a software companies, couple of them. Then as a facility, that was I think I chosen that. I am passionate about it. It is a very nice profession which I chosen today, and it gave me an enormous growth, rather I can say. I joined as a small assistant manager as an executive. Today I am a vice president in HP for infrastructure and administration. It is enormous growth, absolutely fantastic growth, and it's nice for me. Choosing this particular facility is really, I never regret for this. Actually.
You're enjoying yourself?
Absolutely.
Great. So I want to ask you, there are several people who are youngsters who are watching this video who have just started their career as a facility manager or are considering becoming facility managers. You have 20 years, almost 18 to 20 years of experience with you. So what would be your advice to them? What do you think it takes to become a leader like yourself?
In FM, basically, it's a simple common sense. One is, how do you think? How do you look at the situation? You can't foresee anything, how it's going to bounce on you first thing. Every day, every minute is a different stuff which you are going to face. So that challenge will give you so much of strength and energy to face it. One. The most importantly, I would like to advise the youngsters is the integrity is the most important stuff in this. If you don't have it, you can't grow. You may say yes, people can grow, but I completely disagree to that. Honesty and integrity and can-do attitude. Anything can come. I think I am ready to face it. One, I am ready to support customers. Always customer friendly. Always look at it. I am here today for the customers. If you cultivate that habits, I think you can grow faster, you can grow better, you can grow to the greater extents.
Absolutely. I think that's fantastic advice. Grab on and look forward to seeing a lot of youngsters taking on this particular role. Now, I also want to ask you, you mentioned a lot about challenges. So if I ask you in your career, can you think of one or two situations which you thought were really challenging, and what did you do to overcome those challenges?
See, normally customers, you need to face many different business sets. Every time you don't think they're all reasonable requests. Many unreasonable requests, they don't plan it. They come on Friday night and ask you, I want it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is a Saturday. So you will have to make it happen to them. You can't say no to them, one, but at the same time, you will have to set the expectation and tell them that what is the difficulty we are undergoing. One, definitely I will help you, but these are the challenges which you need to think of it next time before coming to me. One is definitely help customers in any situation, make business to run. But at the same time, set the very clear expectation that how difficult it is to make it happen.
And there are several constraints under which you're operating.
Absolutely, there are many constraints. One is you will have a cost constraints. You will have to think twice. At the same time, you need to manage the quality as well. Quality, quantity as well as the time. These three are the more important stuff. They come with so much of demand and they want this, they want that, etc. But at the same time, you have your own vertical which controls the cost. So I think you will have to manage it. It is a simple diplomacy, how you manage with the people. Once you know how to manage people, I think everything is easy in FM. Absolutely no issue in this.
Perfect. Very well said, sir. So I'm sure at HP you're handling a lot of projects. There's a lot of activities that's going on. Currently, at this point of time as we speak, what is the most interesting that's happening around you?
Today, HP, I manage global e-business operations, head of infrastructure and administration. As you all know, HP is splitting. It's a very challenging job. A lot of things we need to make for both the companies, and very challenging and very learning. Too many learnings you will have it in this. And definitely you must have not handled it earlier. This is a new experience you are going to get it. Especially in terms of setting every facilities for both the companies. Right. It is enormous. It is great experience.
Excellent. So I take that work must be very hectic for you. How do you manage work-life balance? Does your wife or your son who's here today complain that you don't spend enough time at home?
Yes, work-life balancing in our profile, yes, it is a little difficult. But difficult, it doesn't mean that is an excuse for us. Absolutely no. If you know how to manage your time, you can very well. One is do not control everything from your side. Leave it to the downside, leave it to your managers, trust them and help them to manage it well so that you will have more time to spend your own. And give exclusive time for your family, especially when you look at it, weekends you should give it to your family. You should not link it to the office. And work day, 5 days you will have it. Ensure that at least by evening you reach home. But that I am managing it absolutely. Initial stage when you join any of the company to establish yourself, you will have to work more to bring yourself to the pace. But as gradually when you grow, you get onto the shoes. I think it is easy for you to manage. I think it is completely on individual how you manage it. There is no excuse for not able to manage. Thank you.
Perfect. And what are your hobbies? What's your passion? What do you do on weekends?
I don't have something specific as such. I am very fond of classical music. My wife is a master's in classical music, Carnatic classical music, and I always spend time more in hearing them and keep meeting friends. And I love people coming to my home, and I also love visit friends. So that's the way I do it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. It was wonderful speaking to you. Once again, congratulations. But before I let you go, I want to know, do you have a role model? Who is that and why is that person your role model?
I have a role model few, it's not one. More or less I can quote my earlier bosses. Today, when I started my career out of Air Force, when I came, it was completely 180 degree for me, when the industry as well as this one. One I can quote, one is Mr. Suresh Kumar and Shripad Rao, who they were mentors for me. Then I can quote Mr. Satish Kumar and NS Vinods. And more importantly, I want to quote Mr. Vivek Nagarkati, under whom I worked in HP, a fantastic person, and one Mr. V. Sriram, who has helped me to think in a different way when you handle situations. Thank you so much.
Fantastic, sir. Great speaking to you. Congratulations again and keep inspiring us all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Srikanth Acharya and I'm the CEO of Offineeds.com. We help businesses to plan and purchase office stationery and daily office supplies.
Hi, my name is Gautam. I'm the founder of NEO Systek. We help more than 500 plus companies to win and do water conservation.
If you watched this interview and you really liked it, you should visit www.fmwalloffame.com to watch several more interviews like these.
Do not forget to like, share and comment.